What go down? Welcome to That's Just Mailed Over. Keep it a stack, nothing less coming from yours truly. Y'all already know the rest. What go down? And I got somebody here with me today, and he gonna introduce himself and tell us a little about himself. Go ahead.
My name is Jacory, aka King Zephyrus, whatever you choose to call me. Yeah, I'm a massage therapist here in Houston.
Okay. I'm glad you pronounced your business name because I couldn't pronounce it. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and let him do what he do because I'm going to mess that up every time. But yes, y'all get a him for y'all massage needs. If you've been carrying around 32 flavors of that bootylicious bubble gum and your back hurting, this the man for you. But no, and before we continue, y'all already know I got to shout out somebody. Get into that makeup. That's from Lakia, Sandra Slays. Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all makeup done because she cold when she do her thing. So make sure y'all go do that per usual. All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right. How long you been doing massages?
Almost 3 years now. So
almost 3 years.
November of 2020.
November of 2020. You like it?
Love it.
Were you doing massages before or you just started in November?
Kind of before, not professionally. The way I do it now, before was kind of more intimate.
So. With your girls and whatnot. Yeah, that's how you got them. You said, come here, let me rub on you. Let me rub on you real quick. Got something for you.
That was the tactic. It worked.
It worked. Look at you. Okay, massages. Question. I got a question. I know y'all massage people hear this often. How many times have you gave a massage and somebody was expecting a happy ending?
Oh, a lot.
A lot?
A lot of them. Some of them booked expecting it in the end. Like, even without us talking about it, like they expect some type of happy ending. So I've had a lot of people expect it. Some people were disappointed that at the end.
He said some. He didn't say, look, y'all didn't people, y'all I peep game. He said a lot of people expected it. Some were disappointed.
We didn't even discuss. Like we discussed.
Can you take me to dinner first?
Yeah, something. But I don't know. Like I guess whatever they get from other therapists or whatever they get from the internet, I guess maybe it's something they just make up in their mind.
Right.
Like it just comes with it. So I don't know.
You got you. You got them already. What is the worst experience you had as a massage therapist?
Worst experience, man. The worst experience would probably be there was an awkward situation with a young lady who, I don't know, I feel like she didn't really want the massage. I feel like she just had it out for us massage therapists.
Right.
And I was just, I guess, the intended target at the time, or I was just the closest.
Right.
So yeah, she was weird about it. The whole session was weird. Yeah. Like that kind of helped me realize like what some people are like. Right. I'm good at reading people. I'm good at reading energy, but just how she was different. She was the first one to ever be like that. The only one.
The only one to ever be like that.
Yeah. So that was an eye-opening experience. So afterwards, I saw like some stuff she put out about the session and how it was, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, so, she wanted them.
Yeah, she didn't want a massage. She just wanted to
come and be missed.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
How does your business affect your dating?
It's affected it. I've dated someone who it started out she was okay with it.
Right.
And once we kind of started getting close, she wasn't okay with it.
Right.
Others won't even attempt it. It's like, yeah, I'm not dating you at all. Just some of them have been like interested in booking.
Yeah.
And they start flirting with me, and then it's like, yeah, never mind, I can't do it.
Right.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
Because they be like, you do this with all your customers, huh?
The massages, yes, but I don't flirt with everybody.
Right.
I keep to myself.
Right, but from a woman, she probably thinking like,
yeah, he talking to everybody.
He told everybody that they skin soft after he put oil on them.
Well, that's during the session. I don't say nothing. I don't talk. During the session, I'm focused on doing what I'm doing.
Right.
But like, if they want to talk to me, cool. I will talk. I have no problem talking back and communicating with people. I actually like it when people talk to me during the session. Especially if some people are really awkward and nervous when somebody touching their body in that way.
Right.
So if they're talking to me, that makes it a lot easier for me if they are awkward. But I love it when people talk.
Right. How many boyfriends or husbands have you pissed off in this profession?
I know one for sure.
One for sure. One is on the list for sure.
One is definitely on the list for sure. Others, maybe I could count one or two others who I've like heard some stuff, but
they ain't never brought the smoke to the front door.
Yeah, only one brought the smoke to the front door.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, that was an interesting situation.
Interesting.
But other than that, nah, I hear like they can't book because of them, but other than that, nothing. Nobody's ever.
Somebody be like, I can't book because my boyfriend will kill me.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm just like, it's just a massage. So
what the massages though?
Some of them, not all of them.
Not all.
I do different kinds of massages, so it's whatever.
But when they come and they see one little massage and you doing one of your sensual ones, and mess up their ability to book.
Yeah, that's the thing. Most of their women don't want that massage, so that is.
For a woman that wants massage.
Yeah. I've had married women book that massage. I've had women who just had boyfriends.
Right.
And either way, it's still just a massage. We're not kissing. We're not going to make love after that. Nothing crazy. It's just that.
That's interesting. I like that. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. But they see, I mean, most of my page is a mixture of everything.
Right.
And then a majority of it is my basic session. I call my stuff Zen.
Okay.
I don't like Swedish because Swedish is boring to me.
Yeah.
My style itself is its own style. It's my style. I call it Zen.
Right.
Most of my page is Zen massages, stretching, and all that other good stuff. So the sensual stuff, you may see one or two videos here and there, but
not all.
Yeah, but when people come looking, that's what they see, and they're like,
because they looking for it.
Yeah, exactly. So he's
to do the massage.
Yeah, he's one of them. Like that's what I get in my DMs all the time. I knew he was one of them. Like how much? Come on. I do everything. I'm multifaceted.
Okay. Have you ever had a session with somebody who was musty?
Yes.
How'd that go? How'd that work?
I get through it. Everything that's happened, it kind of triggers me to change my process of business and doing things. So the consultations went from people booking and I just show up to, okay, now I got to book and then we got to do a FaceTime consultation. Right. And then that went from, okay, we got to do the FaceTime consultation, but I got to remind you, make sure you shower before we do the session. If you don't, you ain't having a session. Make sure your dogs and cats dogs, cats, make sure your place is clean if I'm coming to you. Right. My place is going to always be clean if you come to me. And so everything that's happened has just triggered some reactions.
A new policy.
Yeah, new policy. You got to pay a deposit. So
before we get to these cards, so as a business owner, talk about like a time where you feel like I don't think I want to do massage therapy no more.
So there hasn't been a time where I felt like that. Doing massage, I always wanted to do something for the rest of my life that I love doing. I never wanted to wake up, go somewhere and work for somebody and
hate it.
I'm miserable. Yeah, I've seen that. I've been there. Co-workers I've seen. Yeah, just miserable every day. Right. And even though I try to bring joy to people all the time, just seeing that and being around it, like I'm never doing that again. So massage therapy for me has always been that safe place. Like I love it. I love the way it makes people feel. I love the way it makes me feel when I get massages. So, I've never felt like this isn't something I want to do. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good. Massages. You ever have a girlfriend and she be like, "Give me a massage," and you be like, "Dude, I just did massages all day."
So in that sense, no.
No.
With my ex, she knew everything. She knew everything about my business. She knew about the women who tried me during their sessions. She knew all of that stuff. One of them tried me while she was there. So it was
bold.
So she knows about she knew about everything. We're not together anymore.
Right.
But Yeah, there was time. Well, there was some times where I would have a full day, and when she get there, it's like, let me take care of you too.
Right.
So that's just how I am. That was the benefits of dating massage therapy. You get a massage whenever you feel like it.
I like that. For free.
Yeah, for free. Come in, table set up, lay down. I got you.
That's all right then. So, well, we done asked all the business questions. And if I come up with some more during this, we'll talk.
Feel free.
Well, let's get to these little conversation cards. Don't forget to go check out his business page. Say the name again.
The business. Well, my Instagram is King Zephyrs, KING Z. Well, you can see
show that shirt.
KING ZEPHYRUS _ TBM. I am available for house calls. I also have a location where you can come to me. Many deals going on all the time. So yeah, new clients get 10% off.
New clients get 10% off. Go get your back rubbed, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Go get your back rubbed. Have you ever massaged men? How often?
It varies. Most of the men who approach me for massages are on some weird stuff. And I'm not that.
Right.
So, yeah. So I don't. Those I turn away because they don't want to massage.
They're coming with an agenda.
They're coming with an agenda, just like some women do. But the women come, they mask it. The dudes, they're kind of like cute, talking to me in a way. Like,
immediately.
I have no problem with that. Like I had plenty of gay friends who compliment me in a certain way. Like it doesn't do anything for me. Like I'm cool. I appreciate you. I still love you as a person. Like, I don't care if you get. But they've never. That's just not me. Yeah, they've never been disrespectful with it.
Right.
But some of the dudes in my DMs, it's like, come on, man.
You're going too far.
Like what on my page gave you the idea that you could come at me in that way?
What possessed you to think?
Yeah. If you came in,
I play like that.
If you came in me a certain way, like, hey, I need a massage. Cool. I'm saying, go hit the link, and we can get you set up, and we'll do the same process. But coming at me flirting, like that tells me you got something else. You know what you're here for. Yeah, I gotcha.
We ain't finna play like that.
Yeah.
All right. Enough massage questions. Y'all seen and heard the man's testimony. Go check him out.
Come see me.
Now, this is the first time I'm doing this because I got some conversation cards. And we're going to do conversation cards and we're going to have our own little debates, I guess. Might not even be no debate. Might be agree, you know?
Probably. They do spark a lot of debates. It's like...
All right. So shout out to tonight's conversation. Got that off Amazon. They got some good little cards.
Yeah.
If you want to, spark up some conversation. All right. So this is the first card. It says a woman's best friend is a chronic cheater. Her significant other feels uncomfortable and doesn't want them going out together. Is this reasonable?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do you feel like that's real? Birds of a feather do not flock together.
In some cases, yes. Some cases, no.
Okay.
In that case, if this is your best, like it always depends on the woman. For me, if my woman likes going out, my ex, she likes to be out in the streets with her friends. If I knew one of her friends was like a chronic cheater and was just throwing it every which way, I would be a little uncomfortable. Because that's just, I don't know.
I don't feel like that's fair.
I feel like they go together.
I'm the homegirl. I'm not gonna do
that. Nah. I'm filtered. Let's go. What? You the homegirl or what?
No, I'm the homegirl that don't judge for real. Like, do what you want. You feel me? But I don't gotta endorse just because my homegirl doing it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's a self-control thing. Just because she cheating don't mean I'm cheating. You know?
I feel that. I'm
Look
with
at you. I feel that, but
I'm with
she
you,
still can't go.
Yeah, it's just like you just around it. Like some dudes hunting packs. Like us men, we know men. We know us. Y'all don't know us the way we know us.
And I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So we can see and feel that out. Most dudes ain't just by itself. Like me, I'm always by myself. So if you see me by myself and I approach a woman, you know ain't nobody else coming with me. My dogs ain't with me peeping one of your friends. You know it's just me.
Right.
But some dudes is out, there's 6, 12 of them. Like if he peeping you, you know his homeboy peeping your girl. Right. And I get it about trusting your girl, but
that make a little sense. Because that's what y'all going out looking for.
Exactly. That we don't go out just to hang out with our boys. We do, but the ulterior motive, I need to get something to lead with. I need to get something to lean with.
If he picked you up from the club, he had a motive.
He got one motive. If you meet a dude at the club, he's got one motive.
Right.
We know that. That's the hit by the end of the night. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Because when y'all going to the club, what y'all say y'all going to look for?
No.
Right.
Where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? That's what we going to look for.
Gorilla said, do not take no man serious that you done met at the club. And that's why he just told you what they coming to get.
If it's good that night, or if you look really good, you seem like you got your stuff together, he's still trying to hit that night. Mm-hmm. But it might want more after that.
Right.
But that night, nah. Oh, the wolves is out.
They outside, and that's what they looking for, baby.
That's what we looking for.
That's what they looking for. That's interesting. I'm gonna let you pull the next one.
Let's see what we got here. You find out that your significant other has been communicating with an ex. Would this bother you? Oh, you want me to go first?
For me, I'm gonna say it depends on. I'm a person like this. I don't see the need to communicate with your exes all the time. Okay. Like if you need to talk to your ex all the time, go be with them. That's how I be feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't talk to my exes all the time. Once I'm done with them, I'm done with them. So I don't like that. That would definitely bother me.
I'm with you on that.
Now if it's a homegirl, I don't even know. I feel like talking to your ex just leave too much room for other stuff to go on. Rekindling, reminiscing. I don't got time for that. You want to talk to your ex so bad, go be with her.
Yeah. If y'all constant communication, then she's still there. He's obviously wanting to get back there. So, right. Nah, I don't see the need for it. If y'all got kids or a kid, then understandable.
That's the only ex.
Yeah, that's the only reason y'all need to be communicating. Other than that, it's like talking.
Even that, tread lightly.
Yeah, tread lightly. Man. Chill out. So yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the talking to that. Our generation real. How old are you? Because we know.
I'm 33.
You're 33. I'm 24.
Our generation is different.
They're a little different.
The gaps. The gaps with the people who are older than me, like the 40-year-olds, right. They had it different. My age group, from like 28 to 36, we have it a little different than y'all. Y'all have it a little different. My ex was 27 while we were together, so everything between us was a little different too. Like the way we felt about relationships, the way we felt about being out and stuff like that.
Right.
So that it's a difference.
Even if the years ain't that far apart, it's a difference. Because I feel like our generation got it bad with like wanting to keep up with your ex. Like
I think because it's social media, you got
that too.
You got access to it. Me and my ex still follow each other on Instagram, so
it's easy.
I'm tempted to see what she's doing. And whenever she sees what I'm doing, it's like I don't, it's like I don't know. Like, do we block each other? But
what we supposed to do?
Yeah, we didn't end on bad terms. It wasn't like we hated each other or somebody cheated. Like it was just a mutual parting. Right. Well, mostly her parting, but
I mean, hey,
still, it's like
was it because of the massaging?
Nah, it wasn't.
I say the massage tear you up in your love life.
It has. It's kept me from some women that I wanted.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been tough. Some women I can't pursue because of what I do. Some are okay with it, but they're insecure and they think I'll cheat on them. Even though I have every opportunity to. It's like that should make you trust me more. Like I'm trustworthy. One, I don't cheat. I'm not one of them people. I can't be with one person and spend all this time getting to know you, learning about you, spending with your time with your family and friends, and then I'm over here sleeping with X, Y. Like I can't do that.
Right.
So, and plus, I feel like you cheating on me, and I feel like my woman would know if I was cheating. Like I feel like, oh yeah, this nigga cheating. I'm gonna get him back, and I'm gonna just do it worse. Like so, I ain't putting myself in that situation.
You said I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, because if I'm doing it and I think about her doing it, I'm like, oh no, somebody breaking my girl down too. Like nah, it's best, baby, ma'am. I'm taking.
Right.
That's much easier.
Right.
You ain't gotta worry about sneaking to take showers and. Nah, I'm not with all that. I'm a pass.
You'll pass.
This
is just the business.
Yeah, it's just business. So
just the business. That's interesting. Yeah. I can't. I don't keep up with my exes like that. We cool. Ain't no drama. I feel like, but I ain't talking to them like that. We ain't together no more. See no point. Keeping up with each other, talking all the time. What we gonna talk about?
Exactly. Some stuff just leaving the past.
We could have talked about this when we was together. All right. Next card. It's that you and your significant other are drinking one night and talk about the first time you met. They admit that they were really interested in your best friend that night. How would you respond?
I remember this. How would I respond?
That'll kill yourself. That'll kill my self-esteem. I ain't gonna hold you. Not my self-esteem, but it'll like hurt my pride a little bit. Like you wasn't even eyeing me, but because I was.
I mean, yeah, a little bit, but it's like you was eyeing my friend, but you wound up with me. Like, how did it go? Like, did he turn you down? What? I don't know. I don't think it would hurt me at all because me personally, I'm a humble dude, so I'm not really one of them. I don't feel like I'm so attractive that I can get anybody. I feel like my personality could get anybody.
Right.
I don't know. I don't feel like when you with me, like you got me, you good.
Right.
So I don't know how to. I don't know. I
like
wouldn't be upset about it. I just be like, all right. Well,
I mean, you ain't gotta tell me that though.
Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Like, do you still want the nigga? Like,
why would you tell me that you wanted my homegirl instead?
Yeah. Right. Well, for y'all, it's different. Y'all turn people like y'all could be in a pack and like he approached the pack. He wanted you, but he wanted your homegirl, but she shot him down. You look good too, though, so I'm gonna shoot at you. So it could be one of those situations. I guess. For a man ain't finna just shoot down no good looking chick, and then she turned to his homeboy right here. Like, you know. But you know, maybe if we separated, if I approach you and you right here, your homegirl just happened to be coming out of the bathroom or something, or just grabbing a drink, and like you look good too. Let me shoot my shot. Right. Look, if I'm going out,
I'm just gonna take a chance on both.
Exactly. Hit. Look, for men, that's what we do. I'm shooting. If I'm getting dressed up and I'm stepping out, I'm shooting at everybody. I'm shooting. I'm emptying
the whole clip is full, but you finna empty it.
Steph Curry. I'm pulling up from one side of the bar. I'm pulling up from the door. I'm pulling up from the parking lot. You got to. You can't wait.
I'm outside with purpose.
Yeah. I told you the dogs is out. We ain't.
You say I got something to do. I ain't out here playing with y'all. What we here for?
Exactly. I'm gonna see something. I wouldn't trip if she said that, but like you said, don't
tell me that though. I just don't like. I don't need that kind of information.
Exactly, because now we around. I'm like, you still like my partner?
I'm now watching like you still on her like that.
Yeah, you watching in there everything he do.
She walking you.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to beat my friend up. What's going on?
Yeah, like, you can't come over for no more gatherings.
No more, cause
if you got to do all that,
I'm just gonna break up. I got to cut my friend off because you playing. Exactly. Oh, you got the next one.
What we got here? Okay, you broke up with your significant other less than a week ago, and they're already in another relationship. Man, what does this most likely mean?
That they were already in cahoots with that person. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. You cannot tell me. We just broke up 7 days ago. And you already in a relationship? You was playing the field. I ain't crazy. You playing the field. You just waiting on the opportunity to really get up out there.
Yep. I'd be a little upset. Just don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I'd be upset. If somebody else, even my boyfriend, I gotta stop telling him that. But when we first got together, I was like, listen, if you ain't happy and somebody else making you happy, go. Do not keep me here. And somebody else is making you happy. So I don't like that kind of stuff though. That means you were already playing.
Yeah.
You were already out there.
No, there's no point. There's no reason for that.
Right.
Just leave.
Right. Go.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Exactly. Or keep that relationship private for a couple of weeks.
Can you keep it private for a month or two? Let people think that we having a hard time separated.
Exactly. Something like, come on, man.
You moved on quick. You ain't like me. What the hell?
Hey, y'all in pictures holding hands.
Family pictures in a week.
Y'all been together for about a year, it look like. Hey.
Family pictures this quick? I don't like it.
That's rough.
That is a mess, Lord. Okay, ooh. This one says, a man is dating 2 women. He lies to one and is truthful with the other. Which relationship does he value more?
The one he's
I'm gonna let you have it.
That's the one he's lying to. The one he's being truthful with is the one he doesn't really see a future with, or she is cool, she's right, but the one he's lying to is the one he really
don't want to
wants.
lose.
Yeah, he don't want to lose that
I
one.
agree.
You can't lose that one. That one,
I agree.
she might, one, it could be a few things with the one he's lying to. It could be she's so fragile that it may break her. So it's
Right.
like, now she is untrusting of me and we're only dating. Or
Right.
it's the fact that, you know, she is that type of woman that you don't want anybody else to get. You want her to only be eyeing you. Some people do like that, but
some niggas do be holding on to women because they don't want nobody else to have them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget it.
So, it's understandable. It's understandable. It's wrong.
Let's talk. What's understandable about it?
Like, if you got, it's like a fail safe. So let's say this one over here I'm lying to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lying to her to keep her around.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't want her to think or know that I'm dating somebody else, just in case me and her don't last. Because there may be something about her that you don't want to lose, but you're okay with losing. So it's like, you got this one thing that makes it like, I'd be okay without you. But everything else is like, boom. It's like that, what's that, 80-20 like they talk about.
Mm-hmm.
She got that 80-20, that 20 that you just like, I could do without. But you don't want to lose
that 80. You don't want to lose that 80.
You don't want to lose that 80. And you got this other chick over here, let's say she probably 90-10.
Right.
But you'd rather that 80-20. So it's like, I'm going to lie to you just to keep you around.
Yeah.
And it's kind of for both of them. If one of them don't work out, it's like, I got you. Right. I got the 90-10. Or you don't work out, I got the 80-20. So it varies. For me, I don't date multiple women at once. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the mental capacity to keep up with
the lie just told you.
Well, not the lie, just the truth. Just everything that I know about you. Like, your mom's name is Sherelle, and you from New York, and you from Canada, and your mom's name is Christine. Like, I don't know.
You done met Miss Christine and called her the other name.
I'm not finna remember all that. You got 2 kids, she got 1.
Right.
Like, that's too much.
That's too much.
I'm gonna date you if you got your shit together and we rolling.
Right.
Cool. If we stop talking, boom. Then I'm gonna go over here and talk to Sherelle and see what's going on. And I can't. I'm not finna keep. But that's really the logic.
Yeah.
You got 2 women. And it happens a lot. Like, you never know when you're gonna meet somebody, the love of your life, and you might meet the other love of your life. You never know.
You got 2 love of your life. You don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do. So it's like, damn, let me talk to y'all in a certain way.
Right. Let me keep you on a friend level.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep you around just perfect.
Just in case.
Yep.
That's interesting. Well, now y'all know how that goes. Yep. He just told some gems. Pay attention.
You gotta know.
All right. Let me see. Let me scoot some stuff around.
Shuffle.
Yeah. Let's get a good shuffle.
Uh-oh. Damn.
Because I don't know what's up in here. It's my first time using these.
I done played this one a bit, so it's like some of these cards I remember.
Oh, look, answer change. Or somebody watching, listening, like, you know what? He showed got a different answer from last time we played. He said he don't play like this.
Yeah. I've matured since then.
That's good. That's good. As long as we growing.
Yeah.
As long as we growing. It's all right to grow. It's all right to change.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right.
That one in.
Oh, a man tells his significant other to be submissive. She tells him that's an outdated way of thinking. Who's right? Explain. Let me move your mic down a little bit. Oh. I don't want to play any of your beat. All right, go.
So who's wrong? I don't think either one of them is wrong. I feel like the relationship needs a little tuning. Like, y'all not in sync. Mm-hmm. Like, she feels like that's an outdated way of thinking. Some women feel like that. Being submissive to their man is so 1950s or something. Like, no, that's not necessarily what it means. Some men want it to mean that. Like, do what I say, beck and call and shit like that. Some men think of it as that way, but that's not. In this day and age, for me, my mentality is being submissive is more. It's not really something you talk about. It's just something you do. Like,
the fact that he even told her, I want you to be submissive, means that she has never felt, I feel like she ain't ever felt safe enough to be submissive.
Exactly.
Like, why you want me to submit to you? That's why she thinks it's an outdated way of thinking. That's why it's outdated.
Because naturally, a woman will be submitted. Like, if you're showing leadership qualities,
right?
Like, if you planning dates in terms of sexually, in terms of making sure everything is paid, bills are straight, and all this other stuff, and how you protect her out in public.
Right.
Holding the door for her, pulling out a
simple
check.
stuff.
Simple stuff.
It's
all
like,
that stuff. All
men
that stuff.
Be saying submit, and they'll be doing nothing to submit to.
Exactly. Some is like submit to me just because I'm a man. No, that's not it.
Right.
There's more to it than that. And for women, some women look at it as like, well, I'm not gonna submit to no man because I'm on my own woman.
A lot of women that go through that were raised by women who are the exact same way.
Yeah, who feel like they don't need
raised
no man
them to think, oh, you don't depend on no man because they didn't have no man to depend on.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna start talking about mamas up in here, but that's what that means.
Yeah, that depends, and it's not financial. It's not
right.
Sexually, anything. It's about like being the woman, being the man. Like, can I protect my woman? Like, do you?
Right.
If I was a woman, I'm not submitting to no man who can't protect me out. If a dude walk up and he just about to put his hands on you,
if you don't pull the Glock out and start going,
something. Like,
if you don't pull the Glock out, I'm finna go. What is we? I'm not submitting to you.
Exactly. Like, this man can't protect
I'm
you.
Just
like,
playing, babe. Don't pull out no gun.
Real.
Man, listen.
Like, what is she submitting to?
Right.
If you gotta ask, like, what you want to eat? Like, do you want to, like, if you gotta ask her to plan the date, like, like, what do you like?
I don't even care if you finna pull your wallet out. Yeah, I just gotta plan it and you gonna pay. Sometimes it just feels good for just to hear like, dang, my man planned this for me, and I ain't have to think of nothing. I ain't have to do nothing. I'm finna get a next bitch.
That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. When you doing what you're supposed to do, it's like having a job. If you doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna continue to get paid.
Right.
And if it's showing through, if it's consistent, you're gonna get a raise.
Right.
You get a promotion. Like, that's how it works. Same with a relationship.
Right.
You doing everything you need to do, she gonna appreciate it, or he's gonna appreciate it. It's gonna be vice versa. Y'all should be appreciating each other. So that's how that shit works.
Question for you. We're gonna get off these cards for a second.
All right.
First dates. Who do you feel like should pay, regardless of how the date went? Because this is something I'm seeing a lot.
Okay.
Men will be like, I'm only paying for my half if I feel like, this date was bunk, But I just don't like that. I feel like, be a real nigga and go on pay the tab, Yeah. But some men feel like if I'm not enjoying myself and I feel like she ain't enjoying herself, I'm not paying the whole tab. I just seen videos of niggas literally saying split the bill. Cause she gonna pay her half because she sat here and had a meal of her own. So who do you feel like should pay for that first date? Or is it circumstantial?
So circumstantial falls to me on the second date or any date after the first. The first date, 9 times out of 10, the man asks you out. Right. There's some cases where the women are bold enough, like, look, let's go on a date. Mm-hmm. Cool, they understand. There's some women like that. And then there's some dudes who just don't take the hint that this chick is interested in you. You should ask her out. Right. So first date, like I said, 9 times out of 10, the man is asking her out. That's the person who should be paying for the date. Anytime I'm asking you to come do something with me, for me, it's an unwritten rule. It's unspoken. Right. I'm taking care of this shit. Right. If I ask you, hey, you want to ride with me? Right. You ain't got. Don't ask me where we eating, where we going.
How much money I need to bring?
Yeah, don't ask me none of that shit. I ask you if you want to ride with me. Right. You gonna go into some places. I may have to pay us to get us in. May have to get us the rounds and be at the shooting range or something. Right. I didn't ask you like how much. Like, do you have money? I didn't ask you that.
I ain't asked you that. I said, do you want to come?
Exactly. Or if I ask you on a date, like, hey, you free Friday night? Let's do this XYZ. Yeah. I'm taking you out. You don't. Right. You don't need to pay no more. That's me. First date always should be the man. Because obviously the man is asking the first.
I had some encounters where a man asked me on a date and expect me to pay.
For your way or for both of y'all?
For both. Yeah. I done had some funky niggas around my life too. Maybe they're my fault.
How did you vet them before the date? Like, how was the communication before the date?
I think I give off a very I don't want to say overly independent, but it can come off like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not.
But still,
that's not an excuse to be like she.
But right, like we were. But actually, this is a person I was dating for a long period of time. And yeah, we had our dates with like I pay, but I say I'm gonna pay. You know,
that's
come
different.
on, let's go. But he asked me to go somewhere this time, and then he was like, "You're not gonna pay." And I was like, "What you mean I'm not gonna pay? You asked me here."
Like, was this the first date or this was
no,
down the road?
This is down the road though. But still, I'm just you asked me to come here, and how you know what my funds was looking like? Maybe I ain't want to pay for this date.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, so I didn't have an experience like that. I'm just like, you got me messed up. You got messed up. You better call your mama, call your cousin, auntie, somebody. Because I'm not paying for this. And you asked me up in here. We already ain't on the best of terms. You think I want to pay for a date?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's. I've had first dates go well, and the chick was like, you know what? I had so much fun. I'm taking care of the next day.
Right.
Like she gonna plan it, and we gonna do it.
Right.
And I'm just like, younger me. I was 24 when that first happened to me. So at 24, I'm like, cool. I told her cool. I was cool with it. The week went by, and it was time for it. And like she didn't really have nothing planned. So I'm like, you got nothing planned, but you gonna pay for it. I'm like, let's just go to dinner. We're just gonna go to dinner, something simple, you know. And I still didn't let her pay. This is 24. So I'm like, nah. I hesitated too because she was like, no, I got it. And I fought with her, like, it was like a mind game.
Put your wallet back, bitch.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was saying with my eyes. I was like, don't do it. Like, I know you said you was gonna do it, but don't touch it, please. Yeah. So that way, I wound up paying for that one, and then like a couple years later, like I started dating this cougar, and you know, she had 2 kids of her own. She was very independent, and that's how she was. And got to the point to where, you know, I was always doing stuff for us, and she was like, I got it tonight. I feel like that's a good way to have relationships, because I love stuff like that. Like, I like taking my boyfriend place and be like, look, let's go here, because I thought you would like this place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women be like, I ain't doing nothing for a man. Yeah. But want everything done for them. What? Y'all ain't gonna be together long, or he gonna have somebody on the
side while you over here disappointing him. He gonna be happy over there and just come back to you occasionally.
Somebody gonna be doing for him.
Somebody gonna get it right.
As a man, we want to be catered to too sometimes.
And I feel like women forget that. Yeah. I feel like women forget that men have needs as well. It's not just about
not just sexual.
And not just sexual. That man told you that he got a corn on his toe, and you think coochie finna solve that problem. That man needs to go up to the nail salon or the doctor or something, and you keep throwing coochie at him. He don't want that.
We do, but later.
Look, but later. After the corn is gone. Get him squared away first. Lord. Yeah. But men have needs. Men have needs too. And I think women forget that. I think sometimes we do get selfish in relationships. I feel like women feel like, I need a man to do XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. Then when it come down to it and a man tell you, well, I need XYZ, XYZ, some women can't come with that. And it's like, why you asking for all this? Yeah. And it's not much that you can give me as well.
And then even then, we don't need a lot.
That's what I'm saying. You're kind of all right with me.
Yeah, we all right with it, but that little bit when it's like we do need you, we do need something. Right. It's like it's just like this much. Right. Just give us this, like just let me lay my head on your chest for a little bit and talk to me, rub my head. Tell me it's gonna be all right. Talk to me about it's simple shit. We don't need that. We don't need you to go above and beyond. Just do this. This is what I need from you right now. Sometimes I might need this, but just give me this right now. This is all I need, because you know, as a man, I need. I'm be all right. Shit, we go through a lot. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, I think we forget that, because Black women, don't get me wrong, we gonna get this out of the way. We go through things as well as Black women, a lot of things, all the time. I feel like, let me not topic for another day. I'm gonna go to the left.
Following you, whatever you want.
But men go through things as well. I feel like a lot of things is like, you already got the cops ready to shoot you down. Yeah. Anytime they pull you over for your lights being out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you got women who don't want to submit.
That might be a them problem, though.
It might be a them problem. You know what I'm saying? You got also have women who like take their frustrations out on the next man for the old man. Like y'all go through a lot, not being able to get jobs because they think you finna rob the place for silly.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like men go through things too. So y'all have y'all needs. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. It's bits and pieces too. We all experience like different pieces of all of that.
Right. Because you'll talk to some men and they say, I ain't never experienced no racial profile.
Yeah.
Then you talk to some men and be like, I get racial profile every time I go to the corner store. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with the relationship.
Right. So
I mean, a lot of women I date have been those women who come from broken relationships.
Right.
He was cheating on her, he was beating on her.
Right.
You know, like he talked to her all kinds of so abusive with his words and his hands.
What's that? It's supposed to say.
And I gotta take all of that.
It's supposed to say, God keeps sending me people that need healing. God, am I you?
Yeah.
God, what's going on? I'm doing your job down here. Can I get a little something?
Yeah, give me somebody who got their shit together. Just a little bit. Just once. Let me see what I do with it.
Because nowadays, it's just so toxic nowadays. Like, it's toxic. Everybody toxic. Like, and like toxic too. Like,
yeah, some people love that shit.
Love it. Like and it's like, baby, I don't want to argue with you every day. I want to sit down and go to sleep. Let's cuddle and take a nap. But a lot of people like toxic and child.
I don't understand. I never understand it. I won't even try to understand it.
Oh, child, don't, because it's not fun. Oh, that's your card, but it is what it is.
A couple stay in a relationship because of the kids. Is this noble or foolish?
Foolish. Very foolish. Let me tell you something, because this is coming from me. You got kids? No. Good job.
Yeah, man.
Wait as long as you can. I be telling people who ain't got kids, they be like, oh, I need to just have a kid. No, you do not. Stop trying to have children. They're expensive. What are you trying to get into? Just like, but no, I'm not staying in no relationship because of no kids. I ain't gonna hold you. And I have a kid from a previous relationship, and I can't be my best self if I'm in a relationship with somebody who's bringing out the worst in me, right? So I'm not staying nowhere where I'm not happy, because me not being happy goes to my kid. So if I'm not happy and this relationship not making me happy, I'm not staying nowhere because of no kids. They'll understand later on when they get older and they go through their things. You know what I'm saying? That's something I have to explain. I take that, you know? Yeah. But I'm not staying nowhere because of kids. I know people be trying to keep their families together, but TT not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Forget this family if I'm not happy. I'm going to be happy over here, and you going to be happy over there, and the kid going to be happy going back and forth. Because sometimes one toxic household is worse than just splitting up the households and having two different households. That's how I feel, you know? Right. I don't want my kid to be at home all the time, but he unhappy because we arguing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather split this household up. You happy over there, I'm happy over here. Let's move on.
I remember my parents arguing when I was young.
Right.
So that does have an effect on kids. How you grow up and let stuff affect you as a child is different for everybody. Me, I didn't let it affect me at all. My parents were always like hostile towards each other. Stayed married through the entire time, but still, just seeing that, somebody else, it might traumatize them to where they're like, me and my girl always arguing and fighting. Right. And I've always been the complete opposite. Right. Like, I'm never gonna treat my woman like that. My woman ain't gonna have a reason to yell and scream at me and cry and all this stuff. Right. So always shifting that narrative. I always try to preach to people just how you grew up and what you saw as a kid doesn't necessarily mean that's why you got to hold on to it and use it as, Me and my homegirl was talking about this last podcast. It do shape you. It might not. You may have been somebody who could have, kept it away from you to where it didn't affect you growing up. But a lot of other people, especially kids, they take that in. That's what they grow up with. Now that's all they know. So every relationship they got, they want to argue and be toxic and go off on each other. Yeah. It's just no way to live. Like those abusive relationships. I know a lot of people grow up in that sense. Like, well, I've seen my mom and dad fighting each other. So me and my girl always fighting each other. Yeah. What about let's change the narrative? Yeah. Exactly. Your mom and daddy used to fight. Now you don't like putting your hands on nobody. Let's do that. Can we do that? Exactly. Let's do that. And a lot of people who stay in relationships because of kids, as soon as them kids get up out the house,
They go their separate ways.
Yeah.
Never liked each other. Just stay together for the sake of the kids. I just know I don't believe in that. Ain't
as long as it ain't messing with you mentally, right, spiritually and whatnot. Like if y'all can survive that way, and be okay. Hey, power to you. But
power to you. But TT finna get up out of here.
I'm not forgetting.
Every time.
Or either that or they probably just cheating on each other and cool with it. Like you got your men over here, I got my women over here. I don't even care.
We just doing it for the kids.
Yeah. In front of them, we a happy married couple.
Right. I don't like that kind of stuff neither. But hey, whatever. It be making an illusion for the kids, but kids get older too. Then they gonna start asking you questions. So y'all never liked each other?
But that's a good conversation to have though. Once you're an adult with your kids, like, yeah, I hated your dad. I hated your mom.
Right.
Like, so yeah, I mean,
maybe one day, I as a parent who has a situation like such, as a parent who has a situation as that, I would hope one day I could sit down and talk to my son and be like, I did everything I did because of the situation. And now that you're older, you understand the situation.
Right.
Because right now you ain't gonna understand it. As a kid, you're not gonna understand. But when you get older, you start stepping into your own. You'll understand.
How old is your son now?
He's 3.
Oh,
I got a long
time. You got a long time to explain that to him.
Long time. Don't start asking no questions till about 16. Don't ask nothing till 16. That's when I can talk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But man, this B-Box, y'all be on one. I got a little bit left, and I'm feeling great.
I ain't never heard of them until today.
Yo, you need to get you some of them. Them I ain't there. Yeah. Not before your massage sessions though. Oh, no, and don't get them heifers none either, because they'll been and try to do something.
Oh, these like what is these like a Four Loco basically?
Four Loco,
like a baby Four Loco,
but it tastes better. Four Loco's kind of nasty. I can't.
That's what you got me in here drinking.
Four Loco's gonna hit you over the head
with a better taste,
a little harder than what this is gonna do. Four Loco, because see, this is 11.1.
You say this gonna hit you harder?
No. Four Loco's gonna hit you harder.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 14% and they nasty. I feel like anything nasty is just gonna tear you up immediately.
I never drank Four Locos. I can't. I was stationed overseas when Four Loco like hit the streets. My friends were drinking them. I was with a woman who was on one, and
I had a great time.
That was some circus on label.
Four Loco bring it out you. You hear me?
I was like, man, what, man? And this was a nice, sweet girl. Like
right.
You never
that Four Loco bring that up for you. You hear me?
God. I wasn't even trying to do nothing. Right, she was like, nah.
Come on, bring that up over here. Yeah, I had 14% of liquor right here.
Hey, what?
So this is like a younger Four Loco.
Okay. This
you gonna get towed up off these. 2 of these, you're good. I promise.
Okay, yeah, all right.
For a Loco, you only need about half a can. I can't drink all of them. That make my stomach hurt.
Man, no Four Loco brought the animal out of people.
Indeed it does. That's what it does. That's what they was drinking at college and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's the best drink if you trying to get towed up for cheap. You ain't got no money for no Henny.
Oh, they was cheap
no
too.
Henny for no do. Hey, they only. Well, now they probably. I don't even know how much Four Locos is in the store now.
I didn't know
they were cheap when I was getting them. Oh yeah, they still make them at the gas station right here. They definitely still make them. Yes, damn. And they definitely still do the trick. The ingredients still the same. Try that when you ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
And you might not get through the whole can. I ain't never got through the whole can of Four Loco. I ain't never played like that. That's when you really trying to do too much. But anyways, I appreciate you for coming today. This is good. I like this.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget to go check out his business page. He does do massages. He's a massage therapist. Say the name.
King Zephyrus.
King Zephyrus. Go check out King Zephyrus' page. I'm going to tag him. Y'all going to see all of his information in the middle right here somewhere. And y'all go tap in, get a massage. I appreciate you for coming and chopping it up with your girl. And
Thank you for having me.
You got anything you want to tell to the people?
No. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. That's Just Meadow every week. Don't forget to tune in every week. And that's Just Meadow. Peace.